Enough Stalin. Denims, I can't see you. Yeah, it's because you're not subbed or something. Let's go with that. Alright, wait. Anyways, everybody. My, like, bangs, as per usual, are not cooperating. But that's okay. We're going to pretend like it's not the case. Okay. For real this time. For real. For real. Good morning, everyone. Hi. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having... Music is way too loud. Okay, there we go. I hope you guys are having a great, thick Thursday so far. All right. We've got a fun day ahead of us, everyone. We've got, first and foremost, the U.S. getting destroyed by Iran, as per usual. Nothing new here. That is grandma stuff. And then we have, do you guys see Clav has been in Israel for like, I don't even know how long, and he got like a honeypot girlfriend? Yeah, that's nice, dude. Yeah. And then JD Vance went on Joe Rogan. We're not even pretending to not be the Epstein experience anymore, all right? Immediately honeypotted, by the way, yeah. Last week news. Shut up, all right? It literally happened on Sunday. At the end of Sunday, okay? I wasn't streaming. Oh, like on Monday, all right? And this is this week's news, motherfucker. And then that was weeks ago? Wait, what? No, it wasn't. Was it? But I only heard about it this week. Wait a minute. But I only heard about it this week. I only heard about it like, I know he was in Israel like last week. I'm pretty sure it was a few days ago. Chatter found a time, but no, I'm trolling. Stop trolling me. All right. And then, do you guys see the fucking quartering is like, what if I tried suing a bunch of people who said mean things about me on the internet? You know, there's people saying that I pissed in a basement, and just because it's true doesn't make it right to say. Doesn't mean you can just say that. So I want to talk about that. What is... Oh, it's this window. Let me fix this. Hold on. Sorry, this is pissing me off, the lighting. What is casting this obscene shadow? And then I figured it out. All right, and then I just have some variety stuff. Who pissed in a basement? What? The quartering? He talked about pissing in his basement. So yeah. Okay. Denim's views low. She starts throwing it back. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, my bad. Stream just started and I'm already throwing it back. I apologize. Sorry. Okay, let's go. Let me close this stuff. And then there we go. Oh, this is old news. Let me get rid of this. Oh, also, I almost forgot to mention. Where is this? There it is. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Good. I was talking to you guys about going on a podcast. And I went, well, I actually ended up doing two things, but one of them is not out yet. But I went on the No Politic Here, the Overzealots and Chris Kunzler podcast, and we talked about a bunch of stuff. We talked about Plattner, we talked about the lawsuit, we talked about a bunch of stuff. So if you want to go check it out and give it some love, what are these suggested searches? Boat capsized near Alcatraz Island. College football 27. Trader Joe's micro tote bags. Battlefield Season 6 4 update. Wait. Why did it suggest any of these things to me? I don't even play Battlefield. What, micro tote bag. Verizon land. Okay. Trending news, I guess. Yeah. Did you look these things up? No, these are not even. None of these things are things I even knew about. Denims exposed. What the hell is a micro tote bag? I don't know. Fuck. Same thing happens to me with Firefox. It just shows you trending searches right now. Oh. Okay. It's $4 for like a tiny 3-inch tote. I like kind of want to see what it looks like now. It's working. Oh, you know, actually the only one that I was interested in is no longer available. It changed. New Fortnite sprites. Well, oh, it's back. I have to see what this tote bag looks like. Oh my god. Who would buy it? What is the purpose of this? Is it supposed to be like a keychain? Oh, maybe like a coin purse or something? I guess. For your drugs, maybe? All right. Anyways, moving on. One. Damn you. Hard to do that in the mirrored screen. This one. Whatever. Anyways, all right. But that's not what I want to show you guys. What I wanted to show you guys was that I went on this podcast and it was very fun. I highly recommend watching it, giving it a view, follow, like, subscribe, whatever. They have even interviewed Denims is bigger on the camera. This is wild. Yeah. It was actually really fun. I have to say, there have definitely been podcasts or like shows that I've done before where I'm like, I'm struggling to stay focused. I'm struggling to not ADHD out and to like remember what the hell we're talking about. And this was actually, it was just very chill and it was very fun. So I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Moving on from that. All right. Moving on from that. I wanted to pull up this Noah video. I don't know how well it breaks down everything because it just came out and we're watching it fresh off the press. So let's go.
Super famous. His name's Clavicular. I found a weird guy. He's actually
Dude, the audio has been so weird with this new volume master extension. It's like I put it at 50% and 50% is louder than 100%. I don't understand why. And then I put it at 200% and then it blasts my ears off. It's like so fucking random. I have to remove this one and get a different volume master.
really cool guy, though. And very handsome, and super sexy and super famous. His name's Clavicular. He's a look-smacking streamer who can be found smashing his skull with a hammer to fix his jawline, singing Heil Hitler in the club, and taking trips to Israel, to Tel Aviv, where it seems like people really love him.
I love you very much, and I so appreciate you.
Hey, Clav, you're the king of Israel. I love you.
Welcome to Israel, man.
Hey, how are you, man?
I'm amazing, bro.
Nice
Welcome
to meet
home.
you.
This Clavicular guy, he's a very famous streamer. He's getting profiled by GQ and the New York Times. And he decided, for one reason or another, to take a trip to Israel and do what's called an IRL live stream, where you just stream yourself walking around and doing stuff IRL. And it seems like
Do you guys see this volume master shit, man? It's like in the middle of like a video. It's just like, just kidding. You know what? Fuck you. Volume all the way down for no reason, even though you didn't touch anything. It's like, oh, okay, my bad. Sorry. Sorry, I apologize. My bad, I said. Okay. Maybe this one will be better.
of the mission statement of this trip is to let everyone know how awesome Tel Aviv is.
Yeah, it's been a really good time so far. We've just been in Tel Aviv for the past few days, but everything's been great.
Dude, a lot of people hate Israel because they've never been here, so I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite part?
Honestly, the views, like the view from my hotel is magnificent of the Mediterranean Sea.
How the nightlife is so fun. How the Israeli women are so beautiful. And the Israeli house music is just bumping. The way he does this is very interesting. First of all, by finding a girlfriend. This young lady right here, she's just some lady who happens to run the social media pages of the IDF.
And the Instagram.
Also, he's been there for like a week. How does he have a girlfriend in Tel Aviv already?
I don't have it on my phone. She's
got the IDF login on her TikTok. You were in the IDF? He was in the army. Oh shit.
I'm in the army. Now.
Where's your gun?
They didn't give me one.
They didn't give you a gun? Too short for a gun?
But I run the social media, which is really cool.
You do the IDF social media.
The trends.
Can you post me on it?
Yes, that's right, all the young blonde women hanging out with them, they're all in the IDF too, participating in the mass killing of 80,000 people just a few miles south of where they're at. Clavicular and this nice Nazi soldier lady are having so many cute moments together.
No rating.
Why is everyone here American? It's crazy.
They're not. There's really. What do you mean they're speaking Hebrew?
Some of the interactions this guy has with the women on the stream are just so brutal to watch. They're really difficult. I'm going to play some now, and I'm sorry.
Huh. That's hot. No, keep it there.
Thank you, brother.
You definitely... Are those real?
Why are you asking this question?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I would have sex with you.
Oh my god, dude. Died of cringe. Me rizzing up a woman by asking her if her tits are real. 0%. It's got to be like a 0% success rate. I have to say, my favorite Clavicular story was when he went to Paris and nobody gave a shit about him, probably because everyone just thought he was a gay man with no sense of fashion or taste or style. And he's like, nobody wants to talk to me. What the hell? This sucks. I miss America.
Is that enough of a rating?
No.
It's a binary equation. Would I fuck you or not? It's a 0 or a 1. It's binary. Would I fuck you or not? I'd fuck you in every single area of your body. I asked her. I was like, how did you get out of the IDF like army obligations? I was like, did you go like this? I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
She was in the army.
Oh,
dude, yeah, I'm gonna kill myself, man. Just kidding. In Minecraft, I'm gonna jump off into a safe ball pit. I was just joking when I said that. I can't. This is so bad. The like visible cringe in the other guy's face.
a lot of the discussion around Clavicular's trip to Israel is about whether or not he's being paid by the Israeli state to come promote Tel Aviv and make it seem normal. And there's some evidence to suggest this. I feel like one of the first people him meeting being a literal IDF soldier who runs the IDF social media accounts is a pretty big one. And that he apparently met with Topaz Luck, who is the top media consultant for Benjamin Netanyahu.
Sorry, 1 second. 325. Did that work? Oh.
I found a weird guy. He's actually the...
Sorry, I was trying to fix the browser problem
with
I'm having.
Topaz Luck, who is the top media consultant for Benjamin Netanyahu. But I think there's reason to be skeptical. In an interview, he implies that he is being paid by some mystery benefactor.
Are you self-funding this? Like, who paid for your flights? Who's paying for this?
Those are questions you don't want to ask.
Oh.
So, that's confidential, you know?
Okay.
But right afterwards, he also says that he's just trying to make a clippable moment for his chat.
Okay, understood. That's obviously going to raise way more questions, like, with your
Yeah,
audience.
I just said that.
Huh? What? What?
because it's a viral clip. I actually don't even know.
I can guarantee you that there's no government involved. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
No government money.
Yeah, no government money.
He admits to meeting with these big-time officials, but the reason he gives is that these officials wanted to know how Netanyahu could look smacks.
They say
Dude, come on, man. Stop. Like, is there anyone that believes that Netanyahu genuinely wanted to know how to look smack, so he invited Clavicular to Israel? Like, no one is buying this, right? Yeah, be so fucking for real. No Denims, it's real. Clavicular and Benjamin Netanyahu are reportedly dating. Kind of a problematic age gap, if you ask me.
that, hey, Bibi's been having a lot of trouble with humanizing himself to the younger generation. They think he's too old and out of shape. Would you want to do like a gym stream with him or something like that? And if I had any ideas about like his fitness thing, because he's getting into sports or something, and I was like, sure, man, I'd be happy to help.
So obviously it seems like, you know, not everything he says is 100% serious. He also fairly candidly asks about the $7,000 payments they're doing.
Don't they pay people $7,000 to like post for Israel? Is that true? How do I get that?
Dude, stop. The most guilty face that a person can have. She's just like, oh, honey, off stream, I'll tell you. Okay. Right. Off stream. Off stream.
I thought that was like a campaign.
Or in the stream, he makes multiple references to Gaza.
I said this is the one place you can leave something and it
Wait, why is this happening? Stop.
won't get stolen.
What about Gaza?
That's the next stop.
Oh yeah, we're
Talking about objects, you know.
we're
like
going to
a
the Gaza
phone.
Strip tomorrow. Well, we should do it after we get out of the after we get out of this entrapment here. This is the Gaza Strip.
That's also something I assume would be
I don't think that that's acceptable speech. Quote, after we
This entrapment here.
get out of this entrapment here.
This is the Gaza Strip.
That's also something I assume would be on the blacklist of things to discuss if it was a strict Israeli propaganda trip. Shira Braun, the IDF soldier lady, no relation to Eva Braun, I think, spiritually though, definitely. But she was actually punished by the IDF and removed from her post for hanging out with Clavicular. And the reason for that is Clavicular's Heil Hitler thing.
This was Clavicular 6 months ago, partying in a club in Miami to Heil Hitler with people like Nick Fuentes, Andrew Tate, etc., etc. Now he's in Israel.
Which is something interesting. It's kind of exposed a bit of a rift in the Israeli mindset. The older generation is more averse to the Heil Hitler thing.
Quite What's wrong with apologizing about singing Heil Hitler?
No, this interview is over.
Just apologize.
Why don't you apologize to me for? Why don't you apologize?
I need to apologize?
Why don't you apologize to me for wasting my time?
Why are you
Thank
afraid to
very much.
apologize?
Obviously, these news anchors don't actually really care about genocidal maniacs because all of them are that just for Palestinians. But the younger generation is seemingly willing to look past it because they know just how bad the public image situation is for Israel right now, worse than it's ever been. So they'll take what they can get.
The thing is, we can't ignore that this guy has enormous influence. I don't like it.
Dude. It's like if you put Laura Loomer on like Ozempic. She's looming. Dude, she's looming.
But he is one of the leading voices with the next generation online, where we are getting crushed in the digital war.
Clavicular told me the trip wasn't political. Israel was simply trending, and therefore, in his words, an undeniably good idea. And he also said that the country was nothing like what people are saying it is on TikTok. And what exactly has impressed him the most? The women. All these women are good looking, he told me. So far, he spent the trip shopping in Tel Aviv, partying at a beachfront club, and is planning an event at a local gym for Monday. Honestly, I think that this is a pretty progressive outlook in which he is an equal opportunity partier. He says he's there because it's kind of fun, and the women are beautiful, according to him. So again, he says it's not about politics. It's about having a good time.
I mean, low key, I do actually totally believe that for Clavicular. Like, that he would do something just for like a bag, and also because he just wants to go and like rizz up the women there with the most unbelievably cringe lines in the world.
And he says he's having one in Israel.
And that's another thing Clavicular keeps referring to over and over, is the fact that he's not a political guy and that this trip is not a political statement.
Anything in Israel or relating to Israel is going to be political, but the women in Tel Aviv are absolutely gorgeous. You know, it's really just me traveling to a different place, like having a good time. It's nothing political about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When clearly he's aware of what Israel's doing. Like, he understands the problem, at least at a subconscious level, but for some reason thinks if he's randomly alluding to making yourself look hotter, then that just cancels itself out and none of that is actually happening. And he's aware that showing people how awesome Israel is doing them a huge favor. But ultimately, if the Israeli government actually did pay for Clavicular's trip to Israel, then that's a very good thing, because it shows just how desperate they are, that they'll throw money at something that obviously does not have any real significant propaganda effect.
We came here to explore Tel Aviv and kind of show that it's a really fun city, and you know, because there's a lot of misconceptions about it. Like, you know, when you look up on TikTok about Mykonos or Ibiza or all the frequented summer spots for the popular European summer, you see a bunch of tourist things like, you know, clubs and great things about the city to do. But when you look up Israel, obviously it's just a lot of stuff about, like, you know, war and stuff like that.
Maybe because that's the most important thing. I don't know, man. Just like, that would be like saying, like, it's like 1943 and you're like, when you look up Germany, you just see all this stuff about the Holocaust, and it's just like nobody talks about how great the tourist destinations are. I don't know, man. Maybe because there's something more important there. Maybe because I don't care about the tourist spots from a country that's doing a genocide. Crazy. That's, yeah.
That, when the reality is it's a very fun city. So good to show everyone that, you know, this is the real reality of Tel Aviv.
You know,
no one talks about the Nazi Berlin nightlife. It's like,
we always saying that we would love to bring AOC or Mamdani or Bella Hadid to Israel so they could see the reality with their own eyes.
Dude, why is she repping the... I just noticed she's repping the Ben Shapiro Sharpie eyebrows. The Lauren Boebert, but way thicker Sharpie eyebrows. I was like, there's something that's like sending me. And I think it's the combination of the Erica Kirk eyes with like the brown hair, but like the Sharpied on eyebrows. It's like, dude, what is happening? She looks like a cartoon character.
So why wouldn't we take that opportunity here? You know, in fact, if Nick Fuentes, if Hassan Piker, even if Zoran Mamdani was willing to come to Israel, I would roll out the red carpet and lead that tour myself.
And by red carpet... Do you mean immediately arrested by IDF and settlers? Am I supposed to believe that those people would be treated differently from Ro Khanna?
But the truth is, they always decline to come, because deep down they already know the truth. And they know that seeing Israel firsthand undermines the narrative that their platforms depend on.
The issue the world has with Israel isn't that Tel Aviv is boring or scary from war. Nobody wants to go to Tel Aviv. It doesn't need tourism promo. The issue is the genocide thing, the mass slaughter, the starvation facilitated at the hands of all of the people in this video. And if the goal is to show that Israel's like a progressive place, then
this is why when Ethan Klein was like, I just want to show everyone how beautiful Israel is and how multicultural it is. It's like, do you think that stuff matters when we're talking about a genocide? You could have the most diverse nation. Like, it could be the wokest city on the planet. You could, every single couple is state mandated polycule with like, exclusively hijabi women, disabled, pansexual, trans, whatever number of qualifications that would make it the wokiest woke for you. But do you think that matters if you're still genociding a people? Like, that doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't matter. Every bomb is 100% organic, vegan, fair trade, and woman built. It's like, and what are you using the bombs for? Oh, to kill people that we don't like. It's like, oh, that what? Solo poly amputee hijabi is what you were looking for. Yes, yes. Thank you. That's the right-winger meme. I don't know if anyone has seen this meme. About like, this is what the wokes want. This is what they want from us. I can't find it right now. But anyways, doesn't matter. They don't see it as serious, no consequences. Yeah. It's just so crazy to me. It's like people who mock rainbow corporatism, but then think it works if it's a country. Also, you gotta admit, it is really funny that anyone who defends Israel always says, what if you were gay in Gaza? It's like, yeah, and if you were gay in Israel, you can't get married. So you guys aren't exactly like a beacon of hope for gay people. Your standard is like, what? We won't kill you, but also we're not going to prove that anyone is getting thrown off of a roof in Gaza or whatever. Yeah, the people getting genocide are definitely taking time out of their day from getting bombed to be like, wait, we got to go throw that gay person off a roof. It's like, it's just so like beyond the pale. If you're straight, you can't even get interfaith married. It's like, don't.
The fact that Clavicular is there.
Israel also just voted against eradicating AIDS/HIV along with the US. Oh. So the meme again, huh? This one? Hold up. Wait. Hold. There's no way I haven't saved it. I know I had to have saved it. What? Did I really not save it? Not this one, but this one's pretty funny for this context as well. Oh my god, I actually did save this other thing. Dude, I've got so many good memes, bro. Okay, I guess I'll go find it and then resave it again. Even though I thought I had it. Oh, I found it! Here it is. Should breathing be a human right? UN vote. Everywhere else is yes, and 2 specific spots say no. In the Dora the Explorer in the Dora the Explorer voice. Can you tell me which 2 countries said no? not accurate because it's missing Argentina is crazy. Wait, what happened to my... Oh, right, I forgot about the feature on Firefox where instead of opening a new tab, it removes the tab you are currently watching. That's good. That's what I wanted, actually. I didn't want to get a new tab. I actually wanted to delete the current one. There's got to be a way to remove that. Oh, yeah, this is the meme. Actually, we're good. Thank you. Thank you for the link, though.
I found a weird guy.
Where were we?
Willing to
Yeah,
come
here we
to
go.
Israel. I would roll out the red carpet and lead that tour myself. But the truth is, they always decline to come because deep down they already know the truth. And they know that seeing Israel firsthand undermines the narrative that their platforms depend on.
The issue the world has with Israel isn't that Tel Aviv is boring or scary from war. Nobody wants to go to Tel Aviv. It doesn't need tourism promo. The issue is the genocide thing, the mass slaughter, the starvation facilitated at the hands of all of the people in this video. And if the goal is to show that Israel's like a progressive place, then the fact that Clavicular is there and likes it, it's not super great evidence, I feel like.
I would have sex with you. Is that enough of rating? In every single area of your body.
And so I feel like if Israel brought him here and because they love him, that's not good. That's not a good thing for your country. If the people that love genocide love you, that's bad for you. But it will boost his, social media numbers. That's how it is now. You just do crazy shit, do controversial shit, and keep it moving, and you make money. So I don't know what to tell you. That's what I found this week. And now you know about it, and I hope you enjoy that piece of content. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Someone who knows a lot about geopolitics. Is this good to have Clavicular talking about how great Israel is and how beautiful the women are? Anyone? Anyone at all? Someone, please? Yeah, I saw this one. Hold up, let me pull it up. No, not this. Wait. Wait. No, not this one. Clavicular reveals he had dinner with Bibi Netanyahu's advisors and was planning a gym stream with him to help Bibi look smacks and gain respect from Gen Z. When the liberal media in Israel saw the pictures, they started demonizing Clavicular on social media, putting out articles shitting on him and ruining his reputation.
Who were, Bibi's advisor, a couple big government people and from the United States, just some tech names as well. And there was a photograph of us at the club after, and then that's why all the media here hates me, because the media doesn't like Bibi, right? And I was fine with talking with one of Bibi's people about looksmaxing, how he could looksmax. That's what they asked. They said, hey, Bibi's been having a lot of trouble with humanizing himself to the younger generation. They think he's too old and out of shape. What do you want to do, like a gym stream with him or something like that? And if I had any ideas about like his fitness thing, because he's getting into sports or something, and I was like, sure, man, I'd be happy to help with his gym cell routine. So I said sure. And then after the picture comes out, all the liberal media in Israel kind of gets mad that I'm talking to him, and starts putting all this press about how Clav's an anti-Semite, Clav's this, whatever, basically just shitting on me. And I'm like, I didn't have to come here, right? I didn't have to at all. I came here because obviously Alec invited me and we want to have a good time. But it's almost like if you do someone, like the goal of being here was, at the end of the day, a little non-political entirely, but it still had some political implication, I guess, because it's during a war. So just even stepping foot in the country is political.
No. No. No way, dude. Are you serious right now? You're fucking with me. It's political because it's during. I did not see that coming, man. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, it's that famously the thing that is the most important about Bibi Netanyahu, it's that he's out of shape. That's why people don't like him. A lot of people seem to think that it's because of like a genocide or something, or because of multiple human rights violations. No, actually, it's none of those things. It's just the fact that he's just a little out of shape, and that's why people are pretty upset. Yeah. What do you mean you guys don't believe me? What do you... And then I saw this one.
Clubs like walking around.
I hate it. I don't like clubbing. I literally.
All this water?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's do this.
This is better, and then I can see throughout the whole club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you do this all the time?
I think so.
You think so?
I hope so.
I can't.
Is it hard to see like when you're in the clubs like walking around?
Yes, so true, dude. So true. There was one about like her mogging him or something. Dude, and then what the fuck is... Can someone please tell me what the fuck is this?
Israel, I love you. Let me get a monk Lizzie, bro, please. Write me on the BP scale. What was he like being famous by name to flat leader? English, please. Love, you're so sexy. Write me on the BP scale.
Denims, you hate us? I'm dying of cringe. Sorry.
No rating.
Why is everyone here American? It's crazy.
And then there was like one, I'm not like, I can't find it. It was like her doing a bunch of pull-ups or something. I was like, what the fuck is my feed turning into, man? I gotta say, I think we need to give Jennifer Welch all of our support right now. She's being brave on Maine. Far-left podcaster Jennifer Welch blasts homeschooling as trickle-down stupidity and a fundamental crazy Christian problem. Okay, but is she wrong? Unless you have some exemption for some health reasons, is she wrong? Trickle-down stupidity is a bar. I'm sorry. Does it not seem crazy that like you can homeschool your kids and just teach them like the Bible and be like, well, evolution's not real, so you don't need to worry about that. Isn't that a little insane? What do I know, man? What do I know? What do I know? Haha. All right, let me close this stuff. Next. There was this. I dated a homeschooled girl for a few years in college. They straight up just don't learn anything. That's what she told me. Like, I'm just saying, shouldn't there be slightly better policy for schooling than this stuff? Let me pull it up. It was called like it was something stupid. It was called like free learning or something like that. No, unschooling? Free schooling or something like that? Dude, this like actually, this should be illegal. Let me pull it up and then I can show you. And then if you disagree with me, you are like, you must be the person in the video. Hold up. Wait. It's insane that only a decade ago conservatives were still on the we need better education to compete with China meta, and now we're in the just enough education to use ChatGPT. I'm in college, only certain classes I feel like you actually learn something. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, college is like it depends on the professor that you have, because some professors just kind of suck and other professors are great. I've had professors that were worse than my high school teachers, and I've had professors that like changed my perspective on life. So it really is just like public school is really dependent on the teacher. College is also really dependent on the professor. And also how much you put into a class is going to determine how much you take out of a class. Is it really this hard to find this video? It was like this unbelievably offensive video. Man, I can't find it. I'll try and recall it to the best of my ability, and maybe somebody else can find the link for this. It was this woman who was like, she was talking about how she's doing unschooling for her kid, where she's letting her kid learn as he pleases. And the kid's like 6 years old, and she's like, look, completely on his own, he learned how to write the number 6. Look, you see this? He wrote horribly the word car. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. See that? That's because kids naturally just want to learn. It's like, I'm sorry, how old did you say that this kid was? This is like the react of the video. Is there any way I could find the original video? Here it is.
Children,
thank you so much. Dusto, thank you. Someone please give Dusto a sub so they can post links freely. This is like, okay, you guys can tell me if I'm being insane. Personally, I think this should be illegal. What this woman is about to describe. I think this should be illegal.
Everything that they learn is in response to either their interests or their questions. We have no curriculum. We have no school hours. We really just respond whenever they want to know something and do our best to make sure they really get it. And my big fear about free schooling was that if my kids only went towards what they were interested in, saving all of their real estate only for things they're interested in, not cramming it with anything necessary, I was concerned that they would never be interested in things like reading and writing and math. My son's 6, and it took some patience and not comparing myself to other moms, but this is his book. Look at this. Lamp. Look at this. But
let's go back for just a moment.
This is reading and writing and math. My son's 6.
Her son is 6. Okay, her son is 6 years old. Let's take a look.
And it took some patience and not comparing myself to other moms, but this is his book. Look at this. Lamp.
Lamp.
Look at this.
Huh?
This. Lamp.
I literally can't pause it fast enough. Oh my God.
This is his book. Look at this.
Oh my God, please.
This.
6.
Lamp. Egg. Jar.
Your kid is fucked. Do you understand? That's your kid writing jar?
Lion. This is him doing this by himself. Copying down words from other places, asking us more. Same with addition. Mom, what's 7 plus 5? It will come.
She doesn't know the answer. She's like, the answer will come to you in a dream. I can't answer it for you. I don't know. But you should figure it out. All right?
At the right time. But if you do not like this idea of sending your kids away for 40 hours a week and then wondering why they have no energy to do anything else, if you are not into your kids conforming, trust that you can follow their interests.
Also, can I just say, famously, kids have no energy. As a kid, you only want to do things and experience things because everything is new. The idea of like a kid being like, I've had a long day at school. Time to do nothing for the rest of the day. Huh? What? Like what?
And they will learn everything they need to learn, not what other people need them to learn. You're welcome. So
you're welcome is crazy. All right. Like I just said, this like free schooling, unschooling, what it's called free schooling. This should be illegal. Like, I really don't think that that's controversial at all. I really don't think so. This isn't satire. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Okay. Personally, all right, maybe some anarchists will disagree with me. I'm joking. We should, in fact, force children to go to school and learn how to read and write. Bravely standing up. I know, it sucks because as a kid, you don't want to sit there and learn how to write and read and do all this stupid shit and learn like basic addition and subtraction. But I don't know, man. I think it's good, actually. I think it works, and I think it's good. I think actually a population that can read and write is good. Can you imagine, just also really quickly, can you imagine growing up as like a kid that did free schooling and like you are barely fucking literate, barely able to read and write? Like basic math is difficult because you have to like learn how to do this like as a teenager or whatever. And all of your peers don't struggle with this at all. I would be like forever mad. Like I would be pissed. Like I would be, oh my God. It seems to suck ass when they would hit adulthood. Also, it's like all of the early stuff you learn in like public school and like elementary school, it's all building blocks, right? Like how are you going to ever think about doing any algebra if basic addition and subtraction is complicated, right? I'm trying to look up statistics for homeschooling. It's frightening how much of the SEO algo is favoring pro homeschool shit, even the data. Unchatter said, my 8-year-old son has to teach his older friend how to read and write because that other kid is homeschooled. Like, I'm not saying public education in this country is good. In fact, I'm going to say public education in this country is bad. But at least you get the basics done. At least you have, like, hopefully mostly a good idea of how to interact with the rest of the world. Algebra. That sounds like Sharia law. Algebra, more like al-ghurba. I know someone's going to be like, well, actually, yeah, that's how you would because it literally... Yes, I know. That's the joke. Yep, I'm aware. All right, let me close all this trash. Enough of this. YouTube just recommended me this video. Crumble cookies is falling apart. Good. Good. Good, actually. Oh, Lord. You know, guys, this is actually going to be my first time listening to any of a Joe Rogan podcast.
Joe Rogan podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Does every episode start this way?
Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
So last time we talked.
Yes, this is terrible.
Last time I saw you, we were at a cage fight at the White House.
That's right.
That's
This is so Moid coded is crazy.
that's
one of the craziest experiences of my life. It must have been one of the craziest experiences of your life.
oh yeah. It took me like 2 weeks afterwards to recover, just to like go. Did that actually happen? It seems so insane.
Okay, the most insane part of it, which I guess was before you got there, to me at least, is like you come into work every day in the White House, right? You know, I have an office in the West Wing. There's the Oval Office in the West Wing. And you look out the window, and as this like 8-story complex was growing up, it was just the most unbelievable thing. It's like the South Lawn of the White House, but you've got the 8th wonder of the world being built up around it. And every day I'd look at it and be like, it would take me a couple seconds. I'd be like, what the hell is going on? And I'd be like, oh yeah, it's UFC. It's UFC coming in a couple weeks.
The whole thing was surreal.
Yeah.
First of all, it was crazy that the weather just went around us. Like
That's
there
right.
was a real moment where the fights would have been postponed until 10:30 p.m. to start.
Correct.
And last minute, the storm just diverted.
That's right. Well, and you know, this book that I have that I guess we'll talk about a little bit, but the book tour started the next day. So I was flying to New York the next day to talk about it. And all I could think about is every time we got the update from White House weather, oh, it might not start until 10:30. I was thinking to myself, well, holy shit, that means I'm going to go to bed at like 4 a.m. I'm going to look like a total crazy person when I'm trying to go talk about this book. But yeah, it amazingly, it did work out. Honestly, it actually helped a little bit because, as you know, it was hot as hell out there.
Yeah.
And it was super humid, you know, mid-June in D.C., and I think the weather actually helped cool it down a little bit because by about 10 o'clock or so, I was not thinking it's hot as hell out here anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but I talked to Justin Gaethje about it, and he said it was a problem when he was fighting. He said the air was very thick.
Okay.
Like right after the first round, he was like, boy, like this is rough. Because that hot, humid air and...
Yeah.
Do people watch this? Is this like... Denims hates chat. We made one too many big camera jokes.
You know, it's
No, it's
fine walking around.
I mean, it's okay walking around. It still feels it is a swamp, right? That's why people call it the swamp. So, you know, that's obviously June 14th. That's the president's.
That's not why they call it the swamp.
That's one of the reasons why they call it the swamp.
They call it the swamp.
They call it swamp because of my colleagues too.
Because it's filled with mud and water and.
Because of my colleagues, huh? Huh? I like how Joe Rogan isn't even pretending to be impartial anymore. He's just going all in on partial now. He's just like, yeah, I'm going to actively endorse and whitewash the reputation of every single conservative in politics right now, and there's nothing you can do about it. Peter Thiel. These are the comments. Peter Thiel, hey JD, go check on the DMT guy. It's criminal that Tim Dillon isn't there to co-host. First time I went straight to the comments. The billionaire glazing experience. The Peter Thiel experience. Let's ask Perplexity if you campaigned on No New Wars. We are not beating the compromise allegation with this one, boys. Comments are saving my faith in humanity. The Palantir experience. JD Vance, friend of the show. Joe, what am I going to do? Push back? Rogan. What was I supposed to do? Push back? This episode of Joe Rogan was promised to us 3,000 years ago. Wait, what's this timestamp
that
for?
could exist outside. I mean, okay, maybe
there's a lot of people. You know,
who
Tim
think that
Burchett thinks that they're here.
There's Atlantis, or there's something else
Well,
like that.
they're somehow or another they're survivors of a long gone civilization that live under the ocean.
Yeah,
it's
Well,
just as kooky
here's-
as living in
here's
space.
Here's the way I would put it: is like there's also a difference between a demon and a ghost, right? These things.
You can't fuck a ghost. You can fuck a demon.
These are two very different conceptual things,
right?
But if I'm a human,
The South Park reference, chap. I know you have to have a pretty high IQ to enjoy South Park. So only the smartest people in here understood that reference.
being and I meet a malicious ghost, maybe I think it's a demon, and maybe all I'm saying is maybe there's some point at which the conceptually interesting, this is such a weird conversation, at which point the conceptually interesting discussion of what it is separate from how it appears to me and how I'm going to understand it as a human being in my particular social and cultural context in 2026. But if you're looking for me to concede the point that there is something different or could be something different between an angel, a demon, a space alien, a supernatural but non any of those other things beings, yes, I concede that.
Yeah, the question is, what does...
Bro answered the question so horribly, Joe Rogan started over and said, let me just repeat it.
What do these special access programs, like, what is the information that's available? Like, how,
My understanding
according
is
to
that it's
David
basically-
Grush and a lot of these other people, that there have been crash retrieval programs.
Okay, and I've talked to Dave before. I think I called him actually after he was on your podcast. So there's like the crash retrieval stuff of whether that's real or not, where is it, etc. There's the videos, right? There are all of these videos, some of which have been released and declassified, that seem to me show some pretty weird stuff. And then there might be other pieces of evidence as well. I'm not saying there is or isn't. I just don't know. I try to keep an open mind about this stuff. All I'm saying is I'm fascinated by it. I don't have like some secret sauce, at least not yet, that tells me what's true and what's false. I'm just saying this is something that I'm interested in, but it doesn't, it's because it's like anything in life where, do I have to figure this out this week? No. So I'm going to do the things that I have to, like negotiate with the Iranians and try to get this bill passed.
So let's imagine a world where the Iranian negotiations...
Just nothing. Just nothing. Just nothing. We're talking about whether or not aliens are real or something. And he's like, do I have to figure this out today, this week? No. I guess I won't think about it. What?
Go swimmingly. Everything's
God
done.
willing. God
you
willing.
know, all these Gulf Arab states decide, hey, let's invest money in Iran. Let's change hearts and minds. Whew. Okay. Avoided a gigantic apocalyptic scenario. What could be done? Like, if we have information,
Well, I
like,
think it's
who has this information, and why are they holding on to this information? And what do you know the Hal Puthoff story?
No.
So Hal Puthoff, who used to work for NASA, said that he was brought in during the Bush administration, where they were proposing disclosure, and they were saying, this is what they were saying. They're saying we have biological remains and we have physical crafts. We're proposing disclosure, and they brought in a bunch of thought leaders, different disciplines, different schools of thought, and they said, "I want you to compile a list of pros and cons and put a numerical value on how this is going to affect society, how is this going to affect religion, how is this going to affect government, how is this going to affect economy, all these different things." And when they compiled this list, every one of them had more in the con than in the pro, and they decided against disclosure because of that. Now, if that's the case, what are we talking about? Like, who has this?
I would love to know that question. I would love to know the answer to that question. This is really just cattle slop, isn't it? It's you know, straight cattle slop feed, bro. Come on, eat from your trough and like it, bitch. I can't. This is like, I like how there's no attempt to actually hold any single person ever accountable. It's just like talking in these like vague platitudes of like, what are we gonna do? Like, someone has gotta be talking about doing something about this, maybe. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Good to know nothing has changed. I was like, you know, maybe he brought him on and like grilled him. You know, maybe you can teach an old dog new tricks. Maybe. No, not that one. Nope. Episode 2526. He did a little on the Epstein file. His doing a little on the Epstein file was like, can you believe the Epstein files are happening? Some level? Maybe. And implicates some people. That's crazy. Anyways, Peter Thiel, I love you and everything that you stand for. And I really love Jeffrey Epstein. It's like, oh, all right. Okay, sure. You know what? In a completely different direction, after talking about someone who's completely lost his mind, completely unrelated, this other guy who definitely has not lost his mind, Mr. Pissing in Basement Quarter Pounder. Why is the audio not working? There we go.
There isn't. They're just mad. They're mad at the world. They're mad that, I don't know, things didn't work out for them the way they wanted. And I get that.
Wait, did I miss something?
It isn't. They're just mad.
Okay, no.
They're mad at the world. They're mad that, I don't know, things didn't work out for them the way they wanted. And I get that. But what I don't get is harassing people that I do business with, going after my sponsors.
Huh? If people don't stand for what you stand for and they think that it's heinous, why would they want you to have, like, what? This is the same shit that they've done with a million other things on the left-leaning side. Hello? What?
You know, losing sponsors, that's an actionable item. Defamation, right? They were emailing my sponsors saying that I was doing drunk ad reads for them, right? Obviously I wasn't. And
we all believe you. Wait, start it over.
Right? They were emailing my sponsors saying that I was doing drunk ad reads for them, right? Obviously I wasn't. And my sponsors knew that. Not all of them. Some of them just couldn't deal with the constant barrage of harassment. These are real financial hits that are tied to the defamatory statements. You see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going with this?
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that making hateful content towards people who definitely don't deserve it, like people like you who are innocent on all charges, that would be messed up? No, it's not like you made your content by doing exactly that. Avengers cast savagely roast Brie Larson and her lies. Everybody hates Brie Larson. The worst Twitch girl in history. No, famously, you've never done any of that, right? Cyberpunk 2077 was Anita's last chance. It's over. Disney to fire all SJW staff. Brie Larson downgraded? No, for sure. For sure, man. It's not like some of your most popular content is just hating feminists. And that's it. That's it. Okay.
It's sad because it gets some clicks, and that's okay. Good for you. Now, at some point, the issue is they know it's not worth it for me. Like when you're a failed race car truck driver, or your channel, your YouTube channel is basically dead, you know it's not worth it for me to file some sort of lawsuit against you for defamation. But at some point it's going to become worth it because I have all this stuff lined up, right? I can tie direct lines from these statements from certain commentators to real world harassment to their fake review.
Thankfully, nothing bad has ever happened, and people like Brie Larson never received any harassment from your countless videos, right? Right, guys? Who was it? I think it was the woman who plays like the sous chef or something in The Bear. What's her name? Is it? I think it's. Yeah. Okay. Io. There was like this post that a lot of people, if not the quartering, people like the quartering, kept pushing, and it was about her taking on some role that they weren't gonna like. Let me see if I can find it. And she literally got harassed into oblivion, even though she wasn't even. Is it this one? Here it is. She got insane death threats after Elon Musk shared fake report about Pirates of the Caribbean casting. The Bear actor called Musk a fascist and an idiot after his reaction to a post from a right-wing account that claimed that she would be replacing Johnny Depp in the Pirates of the Caribbean. I wonder if they have the post linked. They don't have it, I don't think. On Instagram, she recalled, okay, blah, blah. Story by Unlimited L's, a right-wing account with no apparent Hollywood connection or insight, that she was set to replace Johnny Depp in a reboot of the Caribbean franchise. Just remembering when I got some of the most insane death threats and racial slurs in my life, I don't know if it's number one, but definitely for sure top 3, for a fake reboot of a movie I had never even heard of because of this man. LMAO, so not only is he double Sig Heiling fascist, but he's also an idiot. But anyways, it's like the problem that I have with people like the quartering is they don't have any principled stances. Wait, I didn't mean to group those tabs. Stop. Ungroup. They don't have actually like principled stances on causing harassment or unjustified harassment to random people on the internet because they do it too. They just don't care when it's happening to the people they're doing it to because they're making money off of it, and they do care when it's happening to them, and then they have to pretend like they have a principled stance about it.
Use on Amazon, like this would not go well for them.
Remember when I said that like this Ethan Klein suing a bunch of people was going to set a precedent, and a bunch of dumb fucks didn't understand that I was talking about a social precedent and we're talking about a legal precedent? No, it would set a social precedent that we're going to make the internet a litigious shithole just like the rest of the world. I thought like the internet was the place that we go to stop dealing with like millionaires and billionaires ruining everybody else's life. And that's why everyone on the internet was so anti-lawsuit. And Ethan Klein suing a bunch of people and building a false pretense on why he's suing these people and being in support of that was only going to create a social precedent where you have a bunch of litigious freaks trying to sue anyone that they don't like. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. It always amazes me with people with stuff like this because if you don't like a show, just don't watch it. It's just so insane. It's so crazy to me. Like, man. Also, Io's based. Do not talk about... Yeah, I saw her wearing this shirt. Well, not like in real life, but I saw this. Do not talk to me about AI. I will kill myself. Someone who has no idea who this man is, what defamatory statements have been made against him, that he pisses in his basement, but that's not defamatory. That's true. That's just true. He just doesn't like, again, the negative coverage. All right, let me pull this up. Oh, not this, but this is this is soon. In a totally different direction. First ever caricature of a white person. I haven't seen this video, guys. I'm scared. I'm scared. Have you guys seen this? This Haley Stevens video? Unfortunately.
And you better believe I'm going to be doing it with a little bit of joy, a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of energy, and a little bit of stick it to them. Because that's the Michigan way. Rockies. And you better...
This is the most racist thing I've ever seen against white people. This really is the first ever caricature of a white person. This is honestly so racist against white people. If you told me this was actually Drewski in whiteface, I would believe you. This might be the first instance of like a self-inflicted hate crime against white people.
Believe I'm going to be doing it with a little bit of joy, a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of energy, and a little bit of stick it to them. Because that's the Michigan way.
A little stick it to them. Real life Leslie Knope is crazy. High school sports coach is crazy. She's giving kind of Bobby Hill at the end there.
Rockies.
Oh my god. She saw like the tier list of white people sayings and said, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Sign me up for all of those, man. You know what? Sign me up for all of them. Hell yeah. Sign me up. Also, I do not endorse this tier list, okay? This tier list of anti-white sentiment. I do not endorse this. Also, it is definitely wrong, okay? Frick is not a suburb classic. This is like fucking burnt. Some of these are just completely incorrect, all right? Completely incorrect. But and also, how do you like them apples is like S tier. S tier white people saying, okay, I'm sorry. If you disagree, you are wrong. You're incorrect. A classic easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's so good, dude. It's so good. No shit, Sherlock is also S tier. You're on thin ice, Buster. Send that down. That is not S tier, man. Send that all the way down. That is burnt, man. Nobody says that. Come on. Be real. Be real. I use thin ice. Yeah, but it's the full saying, dude. As if is S tier. I know, right? Like, this list is wrong. This list is wrong. Get a load of this guy. Now that one's pretty. Yeah, that one's. Yeah. Holy cow. What the fuck? Trash. Garbage. Dog shit. Is you know what really grinds my gears on there? I don't know. I don't see it, but it should be. It should be. Wait, more. Guys, I really need everybody to start on a new campaign. Okay, this is serious for me. All right, this is the first time I've asked you guys for anything ever before, but I really need this from you guys. We all need to stop collectively talking about More Pegasus by calling him his name. Okay, that's his dead. More Pegasus is his dead name. Okay, I would like everyone to get to calling him More Pegasus. Or even better, M. Pegasus. All right, like I'm begging, please, please, anytime you type in anyone else's chat, please call him M. Pegasus. I am asking kindly. I'm asking nicely. It's such a good name for him. Okay? Look, he's got the glow on him. Please, please. M. Pegasus is so good. I'm asking so nicely. And if you guys ever like have enjoyed any second of my stream, you would do this small thing for me. He's going to need some paternity undershirts. Yeah, he needs the jeans that stretch out. Please. We'll figure out who impregnated him later, but I really need this. Anyways, let's watch this. M. Pregasus finally responds to Hassan's concern that he is interfering with his valuable import-export business.
Billionaire, trillionaire investor, and he's keeping his valuable import-export business from Singapore because of me. And his entire chat spams this one meme for an hour straight. He keeps saying that I need to be caned and brutally beaten up because that's the only way he'd bring his business there. You mean your business of supporting a bunch of terrorists? And so then he starts saying that I need to be caned, right? And they call me like more caning in his chat instead of more Pegasus. And basically he wants me brutally beaten up for making YouTube videos on him. Totally sane audience, by the way. Totally normal people we're actually dealing with here.
Listen, it's only hyperbole and funny jokes when we say it on our side. All right? When you guys say jokes, they're never real, and you mean them 100% totally seriously. Okay?
And he'll all hide behind, well, I'm actually joking.
20 more gains because he can't take a joke is crazy. Failure to understand humor. That's another 30 canings.
Joking, as he's actively like, you know, pulling up laws, pulling up executions, pulling up fucking social media accounts, legitimately getting his fucking fans to spam like at these Twitter accounts or whatever.
Known for its ports.
Dude, no joke, this guy unironically does this for the entire stream. He thought this was the funniest joke of all time. He was like, you know, damn, my stream is so dog shit and so boring and I'm so unentertaining.
His stream is so dog shit and boring that he has a massive audience, huge pull, real life politics, real life impact on real politicians, and also is large enough that he can create an entire complex of anti-Hassan sentiment. Like, bro literally is paying your bills, man. But for sure, stream fell off so bad that he had to make a joke about caning me.
My viewers are constantly leaving. I need to talk about Pegasus. I need to up those numbers, you know? Let me talk about the ports. Let me talk about Singapore. He's like flailing around, like flopping like a fish out of water. And he's like, oh shit, I need to take somebody else down with me. Desperately trying to claw at anybody, any of his haters, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Classic Hassan stream. Watching 8 hours of M. Pregasus content. That's it. The other problem, there's one massive hole with this theory, which is if you've watched any of this content, it's all the same recycled garbage. It literally, all of it is the exact, like if you've watched one anti-Hassan video, you've really seen them all. They don't do anything new with the information. There's nothing interesting that they do with the information. It's just the same old trash over and over and over again. There is also something pretty funny about, like, his content is so boring and he's so washed, and that's why I had to make 400 videos on him.
Which is like everybody, and I guess I'm just like a prominent one. I guess.
Oh, thanks, Plantifa.
I guess I'm too entertaining, so he thinks he needs to take me down. And you gotta love his, like, deranged chat, dude. Get him caned. We're just joking, guys. We're just joking. Get him caned. Get him executed. Of course, perhaps even more canings. That's my new name now, apparently. And the funniest part about all of this, on the 0.0001% chance that this deranged psycho is even allowed into Singapore, you would be the one more likely to be caned in this scenario, I'd say. Also, I don't think people get executed for...
the classic intellectual juggernaut, M. Pregasus here with an undefeatable argument. No, you. Yeah, well, I'm rubber and you're glue. Okay? Actually. Class act. Continue, please.
Making YouTube videos. That's more likely for drugs, you fucking moron.
Wait, what? What was the last bit? Why do you talk about drugs?
Into Singapore, you would be the one more likely to be caned in this scenario, I'd say. Also, I don't think people get executed for making YouTube videos. That's more likely for drugs, you fucking moron.
He literally, it's so funny that like the joke enjoyers and the edgy joke enjoyers don't understand jokes if they're made about them. Saying like, if you make a joke about like white people don't have spice tolerance, you hear like 40 people be like, you know, I like edgy humor, but that's going too far. That's going too far. It's like, man, yeah, are you good, man? Huh? You know, that black pepper making me sweat. Anyways, all right. Shows that he never watches a song not longer than a minute when the joke is so obvious. Well, no, it's that he knows that it's joking. It's that he has to like clutch his pearls and like pull a tectone and be like, they're being so mean to me. Hassan is being so mean and he's making jokes about me and it's messed up. And he means it. Like they're just literally acting like a bunch of fucking pussy ass losers because they don't want to admit that they can't take a joke. He might actually also just be dumb. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Unironically, I do think Empregasis is actually scared. I don't know if you've seen this meme, LOL. It started circulating because the shipping magnate meme might start working. That would be pretty funny if it did, but... A gem for you, Denim? Wait, what is this tweet? Just some random ass fucking shitpost tweet. Reddit post. No stupid question. My wife wants a dancing Arab for Christmas. What the hell is that? My sister-in-law told me in confidence that my wife wants a dancing Arab for Christmas. My wife has lesbian Lebanese ancestry, so I'm tempted to think that she wants me to do a traditional Arabic dance for her. Another part of me thinks that it's some sort of product, but I don't know what it is. Can you guys help me out? A Dyson Airwrap? Holy shit, this is it. Classic mistake. Classic mistake. All right, guys, I have to excuse me. Guys, I have to talk about something that I've seen no one else cover. This is a sort of absurd that I've seen no other coverage about this, all right? The title is, The Streamer University Student Outfits Are Perfect. You Are the GOAT, Cenat.
Real quick.
Hi, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm Caternado.
Say it so they know.
I'm Caternado.
Caternado.
Yes, hi.
All right.
Hi.
Caternado. Here you go.
Yes.
Have fun. I love the
I
outfit.
will. Thank you.
Looking
Yes.
good. Have fun.
I have summer school.
Real quick.
I'm saying it, man. All right? I'm saying it. They better have the same outfit for the men, all right? I want to see some grandfather clock action in business, all right? I want to see some grippage. I want to see some jiggle physics, all right? I'm not going to complain, but I got to see some equal opportunity for the men. If there are no balls swinging, I'm going to complain. If there's no grandfather clock swinging, I'm going to complain. I will be writing a long essay, a strongly worded essay to Cenat personally and saying, excuse me, sir, I couldn't help but notice you don't have anything for the gays and for the girls, and there is no parity. Balls now, please. Okay? That's it. That's all I'm saying. Maybe even if he's feeling brave, I understand the Twitch guidelines say no female presenting nipples, but there's nothing about male presenting nipples. So maybe, perhaps, trying to pull up a good photo. 1 second. 1 moment, please. Hold him. Hold him. This is actually very difficult to find, shockingly. I thought this would be easier to find. Maybe if I did this. Oh, this is actually very difficult to find. Wow. They really don't make it easy, huh? Hold him. Hold him. I swear to God, there were a million of these, but I guess they've all been hidden now. I was going to suggest, alternatively, since we can't get any, like, female nips on stream, which is reasonable. Female presenting nipples are unbelievably traumatizing. There's nothing wrong with male presenting nipples. Maybe we could get some outfits with some boob windows. Perhaps. You know, have some titties out. Free them. Perhaps. Bro, the woman understander has just logged on. The woman understander has just logged on. Breasts are aerogenic to males. The male chest is nowhere near that level to females. You mean it's an erogenous zone? The erogenous zone would apply to the person experiencing the physical pleasure, by the way, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But anyways, that sounds like a skill issue. And second, you don't speak for me. Excuse you. Excuse you. You don't speak for me. Google the fucking word. You didn't respond to the other part of my argument, though. But you didn't respond to the other part of my argument, though. Are you going to respond? In general, idiot, I'm gone. I can't tolerate these bimbos. See ya. I'm sorry a woman's never been attracted to your tits, man. Did you try shaving? Try removing some of the nipple hair? Maybe you'd have a bad bitch sucking your nipples if you tried shaving any of the nipple hair. That's a skill issue on your part, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. That's tough on your part, man. He's leaving, girls. You can uncover your drinks now. Shut the fuck up. Silence. Silence. No, these people, they love to say that they're gonna leave, but they don't actually like leaving. He'll be tapping up a storm in like 5 seconds. Trust. Trust. I get it. They just can't stay away. What are you talking about? You can't shave that area? They're plucked? Huh? Plucking sounds scary. What the hell? I guess I don't know. I don't have this problem. Plucking sounds like terrifying and painful. See? Chatters agree. My boyfriend shaves his nipple hairs and it's very thoughtful. Dennis is correct here. Chatter agrees. Because of the implication, it's crazy. You should wax your nipples. Okay, I don't know anything about like the logistics, okay? I'm just saying get it done. All right? Pluck it, wax it, shave it. Just get it done, man. That's all I'm saying, all right? all I'm saying. Bop it, twist it. Shut up. Like, you're so stupid, Chad. You guys hear yourself? Do you fucking hear yourself? All right. Close. Close. Okay. Talking about idiots. This guy is running for Wyoming's only seat in the U.S. House, and he's a real-life cartoon. One of his main priorities is to ban Sharia law. Everyone, sit down and be quiet. A patriot is speaking. Wait, it's not. It's muted. Hold up. I'm silencing Americans. Sharia law is coming into play right now. Me on my way to ban Sharia. Me on the way to ban Sharia law. This doesn't really work with like a baseball cap, man. The like. I feel like that motion works when you've got like, I don't know, fashion well enough, the circle hats. Sharia. Fashion crisis. More like on his way to lose his custody battle. Lane, are we really doing this right now, Lane? Lane, are we really doing this? Are we really doing this right now, Lane? Lane, please. Sharia law in America is an existential threat to our freedom. Imagine America robbing women of their autonomy, making gay marriage illegal, unleashing violence on those who don't adhere to their beliefs. They also forgot to add in making it a requirement to read religious texts in school. After, was it Texas requires like the Bible in schools now? Oh wait, that's already happening under Christianity. Funny that. Well, you don't understand. It's okay if we have religious extremism in the United States as long as it's Christianity. Then it's fine. Then it's totally acceptable, okay? And we can finally talk about like why atheists and something roadkill. All right? You understand? Oh yeah, something transgender or something. You guys know the rest. My pansexual friend telling me that men and women's chest feel equally attractive was what broke the bias in my head. I used to think that both genders are attractive, but it's not the same because of social conditioning. I think this is why queer people are so oppressed, because their opinions break the system just by exposing social norms. I mean, I wasn't joking. Like, I think it's like the same. I'm just saying, man, like, Michelangelo did not put in nearly as much love into his female chests as he did into his male chests, okay? The male chests were crafted with genuine love. The female chests were male chests with lemons on them. Okay, like, the dude, he only had dudes as a reference for the nude body. Mm-hmm. L take. You never had a woman suck your titties before? That's okay, buddy. That's okay. I hope it happens to you one day. All right, man? I'm sorry you've never been loved before. That's, like, sad. You know? What's fungus? I don't know. I don't know enough about botanic to know about fungus, unfortunately. What do you mean boobs are awesome, huh? What? When did I say that they're not awesome? Maybe I misheard you. Okay. I don't trust a person that doesn't like boobs at all. That's suspicious to me. Not even on an artistic level? That's a little suspicious. Ace Erasure, wrong. You can appreciate some beautiful breasts, even if you don't feel sexual attraction to the person they're attached to. There's still an artistic appreciation. Extremely loud buzzer noise, yeah. Alright. She, them? Yeah, let me she, them titties. Shut up, dude. Alright. I also wanted to show you guys this really fast. Wait, not this. This in a second. Oh, thanks, Virgil. Dude, I love my haters. I do. It's not even a love-hate relationship anymore. It's just like a love relationship with my haters. Because there's something very fun about, like, I don't know what I... Sorry, sometimes I get tagged in the most random of posts. Posts that make no sense at all, and I'm, like, tagged in them. It's like, what does this have to do? I don't know. But that's not what I was talking about. I wanted to show you guys this. One sec. I can't tell if this is a sarcastic post. Wait. Okay, here we go. Like, are you Googling boobs? No, no. We're talking about my haters for a second. I saw this post and I was like, wait, this is free engagement. I got a post. And it's like one of those, I have never seen anyone pull off a good Yoruichi cosplay. And I'm like, yeah. Let me post really fast. I love my haters so much. The post said a good cosplay. What is this garbage? God. It's so amazing. Maybe he wanted you to hit that specific pose. Oh, that's true. That's factual. No, that's factual. That's true. I thought it was Psylocke, LOL. Fake fans. All of you. Fake fans. All of you. Doesn't even have the ribbon. Alright. He was baiting you to post more pics. Yeah, he's like, oh, I would hate it if you did that. Let me close this shit. Why is this Poke clip recirculating again? Why is this one recirculating? God, it's like Poke haters are starving. They're like, please, I need anything to sustain me, please.
Like when a guy tries to impress me, how do I say this? I've gotten a little brattier as the years go on. Like if a guy does something and he's like, sorry, I'm dead ass like, your sorry does nothing for me. But because it doesn't. Like, a sorry doesn't undo what happened. Fix it. Like, give me, like, do something. The sorry is not doing much for me. I'm sorry too. Why do you keep bringing up what I did? Why do you keep bringing up? Why did you do it? You're the one who you did the thing that I'm talking about. Like, when a guy tries to impress.
What exactly is the own here? I swear to God, some people are just so blinded by their hate. They don't even understand what they're mad about. They're just like, she had to be wrong. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this. You should have standards for the people you're with, and you shouldn't just accept apologies all of the time. You should expect people to improve their behavior and change if they did things to hurt you or they did things that were offensive to you. Like, it's like, what? Yeah, whoa, this is crazy. You shouldn't just take empty apologies exclusively. I don't... Am I dumb? How does the caption match up to what she's saying? Don't even try to understand it. Don't even try. An apology without a change in behavior is a fake apology. Well, yeah. Also, like, you can make things up to people with more than just, like, words. Like, what? If, like, your buddy John comes over to your place and constantly breaks all of your fucking dishware, and he's like, I'm just so sorry about this, and is just fucking knocking them off like a fucking cat, and is like, I just really am so sorry. I'm so sorry about breaking. How many am I at today? 17 cups. I'm so sorry, man. I really am just, 18, sorry. It's like, hey, man, I would appreciate if you would just, like, I don't know, stop doing that. I don't, like, the apology feels less useful than you just stopping doing that. Austin, when he's over at Hassan's place. Is John actually secretly a cat? Yeah. I don't. It's so bizarro, man. It's so bizarro. All right, let me hold up. Pull something up. I know he's not a cat. Cats would never apologize. That's actually factually true. Hey, so, what the fuck is this, guys? Can I just ask a quick question?
And we're getting more gold from Venezuela, I hear.
We're getting a lot from Venezuela. We're getting gold. These oil sales are going great. It's going back to the Venezuelan people.
We have the Trump, and we're getting more gold.
Haha, but it was always about the drug cartels, right, guys? Right? That's what I was told. That's what... You don't think they would, like, lie to us, right? Right? Hey, chat, is this good? Awful air quality. Wildfire smoke continues to move in, and it will be thick today, especially in our counties closest to the lake. This will be some of the worst air quality we've had, and it's recommended to stay indoors. Blue is light. Yellow is moderate. Orange is heavy. I assume purple not even being on the color key is a bad thing. Oh. Haha. New Jersey sky is like Mordor right now. Hey guys, can someone tell me, can a meteorologist please tell me, is this good? It's good. Okay. Chat, you don't have to worry. One chatter said it's good, so it's fine. You don't need to be stressed. You don't need to worry about it. It said it's good. It said it's good. So don't worry about it. All right. Let me pull up this one sec. Sorry, I just saw Slaptubers. Slaptubers making content on Mamdani is just so funny. It's like the guy literally is loved by New Yorkers, and they're trying to make Slop and be like, New Yorkers hate him, actually. They secretly hate him. So bad, okay? Oh, don't stop. I saw this and I avoided it. I just want you to know I saw this like 3 times and I avoided it because I just couldn't do it. So everyone blame Chance's poop pants for us watching this, all right? The High T Department of War.
At the Department of War, we have the most elite warriors on the face of the earth. Every single day, you are pushed to your absolute physical and mental limits to master the profession of arms. We demand your all, and you give it. But while we invest heavily in our weapon systems, platforms, and gear, our most decisive tactical advantage will always be the individual warfighter. We have a sacred duty to maintain that advantage, which is why we must constantly look for new ways to optimize your performance, your resilience, and your long-term health. And to meet that commitment today, I'm authorizing a new screening program for testosterone deficiency for our service members, ensuring you have the right testosterone levels to operate at your absolute best. Because it's well-established science that as we age, testosterone levels often naturally drop. Under the supervision of our world-class medical professionals, warfighters age 30 and older are going to be tested annually as part of their periodic health assessment. It's a health assessment that happens.
No, I hate penis inspection day. Everyone's gonna find out I'm low T. No, fuck. Excuse me? We're gonna be annually testing men in the military for their testosterone levels? Are we fucking serious? Like, am I living in like a really funny episode of The Truman Show? Can someone just wake me the fuck up already? You don't understand. The testosterone make me fly the drone good. Denims, if you think about it, most female soldiers have really low T, so we can fix that now. This is a good thing. Well, when you put it that way.
Every year, we're just adding.
You're right. I didn't hear him say we're only testing the men. He never explicitly said we won't be testing the women.
This test. Those under 30 can voluntarily choose to get the test as well. If treatment is recommended, it's entirely your choice to receive testosterone replacement therapy. This initiative, it's not about artificial enhancement. It's about restoring and optimizing your natural capabilities, protecting your longevity, and ensuring you have the biological foundation required to sustain the fight. We owe our warriors the absolute best medical care in the world, and this program delivers on that obligation. Taking care of your long-term health means ensuring you...
We want the best medical care for our soldiers. And by that, we do not mean help with any PTSD. We do not mean mental health care. We do not mean any benefits for VAs. What we actually mean is pumping you guys with testosterone. You guys can reset the simulation at any time, all right? Whenever you guys are done fucking with me and everybody else, can you just press the reset button? What's that? You want us to help the people in the military? You want us to help veterans? Okay, best we can do is Walmart dick pills and like zinc. How's that? Well, see, here's the thing. If you think about it, it makes sense, because if we're removing all of the women from the military, who are the men going to have sex with other than the other men? And don't we want them to have a good time when they're having sex with each other? Use your brain here. Hello. Think about it. Exactly.
Remain strong, resilient, and capable, not just for your next deployment, but for the rest of your life, so you can thrive long after you take off the uniform. As we know, the modern battlefield is brutal and unrelenting. It requires and demands maximum psychological and mental readiness. And by addressing these health markers early, we're keeping you on the leading edge of lethality and giving you the same level of support that you give this nation, the absolute best. Godspeed, keep going, and God bless.
RFK voice. There's protein in the semen and it's good for you. So be a bro, share your load. Personally, I feel like Pete Hegseth should not be the one telling us about masculinity. Like,
One more! 35! Let's go, push! Come on, hit it. Somebody get in here! 30 seconds left! 44! One more!
this isn't even the worst one, dude. This isn't even the worst one. Chat, is proper form when you just let your fucking legs wriggle around? Is this proper form? Can someone confirm for me, please? Did he say 35 and the other guy popped off with 44? Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. Also, by the way, if you watch the full video, it's not good. Like...
4, 5, 6, 7.
He's not even getting a full motion. This is like doing push-ups and you're not even going all the way down. What the fuck? This form is like terrible. He's got like a 45 plate, I think, on both sides. The bar is also super crooked. Look at like, let's slow it down. Let's slow down the footage. Hold up. Playback speed. Let's go slower. He's also cheating with his legs, by the way. He's using, like, the momentum to, like, send it. He's not even actually you can literally see his legs like he's doing the fucking worm because he's cheating on these fucking reps. Like, listen, I'm not jacked by any stretch of the imagination, all right? But I don't pretend to be jacked. I don't pretend like I can do 44 and the form is fucking horrible. I think the most I got on bench was, like, I was doing like 70 pounds total, which is not that much, but at least I was doing like 25. But at least I was doing like the full, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Right? Like, what the fuck is this? That's not all the way up, dude. Like, what the heck? That's literally, whatever, man. He's also, again, like, bouncing. Maybe we should watch, like, a video of someone actually bench pressing. Bench press form. He's bouncing on it. Oh. My favorite fitness creator, Jeff Nipple. Here we go.
Tucking your shoulder blades in while puffing your chest up. For powerlifting, a bigger arch can help you move more weight. Just make sure that your feet, glutes, upper back, and head are all planted. Second, grip. Grab the bar at 1.5 times shoulder width. The wider grip will
oh, we're gripping.
Target more chest. A closer grip will target more triceps. Squeeze the bar hard. Third, unrack. Press the bar up and then arc it forward with locked elbows until your arms are pointed straight up. Fourth, tuck your elbows. Point your elbows slightly in so they move at a roughly 45-degree angle on the negative. Fifth, bar path. Move the bar down and slightly forward. Don't bounce the bar. Instead, make...
Oh, don't bounce the bar. Don't bounce it. Oh my god, if only he knew he wasn't supposed to be bouncing on it.
Soft contact with your lower chest. From there, press up and slightly back while pushing your feet into the floor.
Now you have my bench press checklist. If you tick all 5, you have a perfect bench.
First, set up your arch.
Again, do you see how, like, it's a little harder to see, especially with Jeff Nipple, because he just got so much bicep and tricep. But when he's sending it up, you, like, lock your elbows. Like, that's, like, the full... That's literally not what P. Hegseth is doing. He's not even getting close to, like, elbow lock, and he's fucking bouncing it. That's not a full extend, dude. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, you didn't do 44. That's... listen, I don't like to be the type of person that's, like, criticizing fitness people, like, people showing off their fitness or whatever with, like, small things. But this is just, like, completely pathetic. This is just so pathetic. Every part of this is just so pathetic. I know, like, people love to do it with squats where they're like, you should go a little lower. A little lower. You can be, like, parallel, and people are like, yeah, well, if it's not ass to grass, it's not right. It's like, no, as long as you get to, like, 90 degrees, as long as you're getting parallel, you're good. But whatever. But this is, like, pathetic, dude. This is just so cringy, man. This guy is here to tell us all about how the military is just not, it's just the military is just so low T, and he's here to fix it. Guy who knows a lot about testosterone is here to fix our low T military. Bruh. If I was counting, I would go something like 1. Okay, 1. 1. By T, maybe he meant tequila? No, but he's high T on that front. He's got plenty of tequila. He's got plenty of that. I just think it's admirable that he can do this after 10 cans of beers. Have you seen Bolsonaro do a push-up? Me when you have to do the fucking pacer test and they just make us all humiliate ourselves and like run across the fucking gym and do a bunch of crunches and push-ups for no reason. This was me. This was me in high school. And I'm like, I get straight A's. I don't have good fitness. Pick one. All right. I'm sorry. That's me. Bro literally has worse fitness than a fucking high school girl, man. What are these fucking game up? Stop. Oh my god, stop. Ever do a job interview where they just make you do a bunch of bullshit like musical chairs and you're like, dude, just come on, man. Honestly, I'm surprised Bolsonaro didn't just die on the spot with all of his health issues, low key, straight up. His hairpiece doing more work than his arms. The stylist that put on the fucking toupee. That glue is fucking holding on to dear life, man. Old ass man behind him is doing legit more push-ups. I mean, this guy actually is getting like... This guy's actually getting a little bit closer. I can't believe I've never seen this. Thank you for showing me this. That's amazing. We gotta save this, man. That's incredible. Wow. God bless. Thank you so much for sharing that. Oh, okay. That's good. White House teleprompter operator made more than $100,000 betting on Trump's speeches. You know, honestly, I think he should get to keep the money. Honestly, I respect the hustle. Oh, so it's okay when the people sitting in office do insider trading, but it's not okay when anyone else does it? Oh, fuck off. Whatever, man. Yeah, man, whatever. Not very capitalist of them, if you ask me. Not very free market, if you ask me. I just don't really like all these regulations that we're putting in that are stifling innovation. The innovation of betting on a betting market. Jesus Christ. All right. Anyways. They really be showing anyone at the World Cup is crazy. That's What's that one? This guy had no idea how right he was, by the way. If only he knew. Why did they mute?
But particularly his widow, Erica, saying she'd forgiven the killer. You're a man of faith. What did you make of that moment?
That's what Jesus tells us to do, because you can't hold that inside you. You're the one that it still festers in you. It's a way of letting it go. It's a way of giving it all to God by forgiving somebody, so you don't have to carry that on your heart. And let God handle it. That's what forgiveness is about, so that you don't have to carry it yourself. And how do you, it's tougher, I would imagine it was tougher on the killer to hear those words than it was for her to say it.
Do you think you could forgive somebody for doing something like that to your family?
It's really hard. We're all human.
I wonder how this guy feels about his son being in The Boys. Wait, who? Wait, what?
And we don't know until that time comes now, do we?
I'm in a hotel. I left my stream running while I stepped out to grab dinner and nearly shot myself when I heard your voice getting back. Sorry. Jump scare.
She's right. That's what Charlie would have done himself, I think.
This is Huey's father. That's crazy lore.
amazing person.
She really is.
And what she said about, Charlie was his movement was growing, getting bigger all the time. But I think his killing has created a million Charlie Kirks. It really has, and we need to come together as a.
This guy had no idea how right he was, that the killing of Charlie Kirk created millions of Kirks. This is unprecedented levels of Kirkening. That I would have never thought was possible, but how else can we carry the flame? I see the vision, man. I do. I would say I'm Kirk the fuck up. I don't know about you guys. Just popped a perky, now I'm Kirky. I don't know the thing. But anyways. Anyways, guys. All right. I am going to head off for today. That is W No Politics Here podcast episode. Yes, as a reminder, I went on the No Politic Here podcast with Overzealots and Chris Kunzler. I would recommend going and checking it out. It's a long one, but it was really fun. And the vibes are really good. And we're just going to keep it light here. Speaking like an AI, gotcha. We'll just keep it light. Whatever vibe suits you. You just start us off and we'll let you know how we think. That was the kind of vibe that it was. It was actually really fun. So let me link it again if you guys haven't seen it. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast. We talked about a bunch of stuff. We talked about Grand Platinum. We talked about the lawsuit. We talked about so much stuff. It was really, really fun. It was super worth it. Super worth every second. I am going to head off for today. Everyone, please have a great rest of your day. Stay hydrated. Tell your homies that you love them. And I will see all of you guys in the next one tomorrow, everybody. Bye.